Speaking of influential people, influencers.
That was a
Come on,
a
man.
nice
We're getting better,
transition.
man.
That was good.
Yeah,
Well
thank you. I
done.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Good, good, good.
Influencers are in the mix. AMP.
Yeah, I literally just only heard of them now. Those are my mom's initials. So
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
Oh, actually.
Anne Marie Pike.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. What the hell? Yeah. So for those that don't know, AMP is a group. First of all, AMP stands for All Means Possible or Any Means Possible or something like that.
Mhm.
But it's basically a group of influencers. Think Sidemen, think Beta Squad, think Dude Perfect. And it's basically this young-ish, up-and-coming group of people from the United States. I think they're across the United States. So the biggest one is Kai Cenat. He's the biggest streamer on
Yep.
Twitch. There's also Duke Dennis. There's Phantom. There are a bunch of like people on the internet that
Mhm.
mostly stream on Twitch, I think. And yeah, they've got like a really cool vibe about them, a really cool energy about them,
Mhm.
and they started hanging out with each other, and they made their YouTube channel like every YouTube group does, and they've been releasing content for like they're a relatively new group. I'll say they're
Mm.
not more than like 2 years old max. I'll say.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've just burst into like heights that are unseen before from like group influencers in general. So much so that they have come out with a skincare brand.
Yeah, that ooh, voice crack.
You're good.
Yeah, so like yeah, no, I was reading up on that thing
Yeah.
because there actually isn't much out yet.
No.
I think by the time this episode goes out, like because they have a website that's like being teased. So, like
Yeah.
it'll officially open. I think by the time this episode comes out, but yeah, no, I found it. I'm interested to know like what the deal is
Yeah.
here because like I saw they had like a whole little trailer they
Yeah,
did.
they had like a cool ad playing, and
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the ad itself. It
Yeah.
was like a Universal Studios
Yeah.
ride. Like
no, they
it was-
put they put really good money behind the thing they work with. Especially like I'm only really familiar with Kai Cenat because like he's done a couple of like subathon streams where like he just
Mhm.
streams nonstop for like a month or so,
yeah
and the money that goes into these streams is some stupid shit like movie like genuinely Hollywood budgets are going to
Mhm.
like a 30-month daily stream, and
Mhm.
he's bringing on guests. He's bringing on again mariachi brands. Like I
Yeah,
butchered
yeah.
that. How do you say it?
Mariachi bands.
Mariachi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So no, they definitely have money. I don't know if they have an investor or what, but they're all making good money. They've all got like Lamborghinis and stuff. Like
Yeah,
they're living the dream.
clearly.
They're like living in GTA type money. But yeah, I think this is something really interesting that like now influencers are launching brands like it's hotcakes.
Mhm.
I saw this thing that was really interesting that like almost every almost every brand category now has a prominent competitor that is founded by an influencer.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
if you think like food, there's KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. As controversial as it is, Lunchly is a smash in the United States. Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
it's moving numbers, or so we think. Hydration, you got Prime. Jake Paul has some like body wash and deodorant stuff
Oh yeah.
called W. And now more recently, AMP has skincare nailed
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Tone is what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice because I think that like there's actually maybe a gap in the market for that because I'm assuming the average person, and no offense, the average person that watches them is like a sweaty, dotted faced 12-year-old maybe,
Yeah.
and so
Well, what I mean, I found like just watching the ad, like I think they're actually trying to appeal to a lot of people with darker complexions because
Yes.
there's some line I don't know in that video, their trailer talking about like ashy skin, and
Yep.
that's an issue often with people with
Yeah.
darker skin. So, and there is a market for that for
Yeah, of course.
products more specifically to people who are black, brown,
Yeah.
just just darker skin in general.
And I think
So-
I think it's so cool, and I think like, I really wish them the best. I don't know why I'm wishing multimillionaires the best, but it is pretty cool. You can't like
Yeah.
you can't deny it.
I am interested to see like how it actually goes because it's you I think you were saying I think like I don't know, in like an email whatever
Yeah.
ahead of this podcast like there's concerns around influencers doing this, like particularly around the quality of the products.
Yeah. So in general, I mean, like, yeah, like it's almost like the influencer brands are the new as seen on TV brands.
Yeah.
I think I'm cooking here. Now,
Yeah. Keep
with
going.
the influencer brands, like, yes, they are flashy. The packaging is always fucking screaming at you, lunging at you. But I think that there's been one too many occurrences where the product is faulty,
Mm,
or like the product just genuinely lacks quality.
mm,
Think Prime. I think Prime has had a bunch of like PR crises, where like the drink has like I don't know, like lumps in it. Like it
there's
looks
something.
off. The Lunchly thing, like it could be expired, but the shit has mold on it. So like,
Mm,
and it only takes one video that's a 3-second video that's looping on Twitter for it to go fucking everywhere.
mhm,
And they do get a bad rep, but I think now more than ever, everybody's like working with like super big manufacturers, super FDA approved. I'd hope so.
mm,
Um, but yeah, it is flashy. It does have a bad rep, and it's gonna be. I think it's about quality, not quantity. So
mhm,
like with the like if Logan Paul launches another brand, I think people maybe will slowly back out,
mhm,
because like you can only launch so many brands that it's like I now it's just like a cash grab, and you're not there's no way a single human can pay attention so much to all these different brands kind of thing.
mhm.
So I don't know. I think yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
I think yeah, like over time, people like influencers could start to lean more into like they understand there needs to be better quality and
Yeah.
better care in what they're making. But there's also I think a flip side to it because like my mind goes to Jacksepticeye.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, love him, love
Yeah.
his let's plays and everything
Yeah.
because he has a clothing brand and a coffee
Yeah.
bean brand and. From what I understand, they're really great, high quality products, but also they're crazy expensive,
Yes.
like very hard to access,
Yeah.
and from what I've heard, just like like good materials, but not like for the insane costs that
Yeah.
they are. So, um, I know he hasn't like I wouldn't really call it like flack he's
Yeah.
gotten, but it's like definitely there's been questions about is it really worth this much?
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
kind of like the and like global uproar that happened with Lunchly. I remember like I
Mhm.
think I think who was the Diamond Minecraft guy?
Diamond Minecart or
Sky, not Sky does Minecraft. The guy that
Haste.
was beefing with KSI. Oh my god.
Dream?
No, no, no.
No,
The
I
guy
I
that
used
called
to
out the Lunchly thing.
I can't remember my Minecraft
KSI.
people. Dan
Dan TDM, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, because I remember he had like a banger tweet the second Lunchly was announced.
that's right,
And he was like
yeah.
calling out like just the concept of like influencers just like milking their audiences dry.